Aloha everyone, it's Marlisa, the Productive Babe. Welcome back to my channel for a plan with me video. Today we are planning from May 25th through the 31st, which was Memorial Day week. If you saw my kit lineup for May, you'll remember maybe that I had a baseball themed kit planned for this week from Geeky Giraffe Designs. The baseball tournament that we thought was this weekend actually ended up being last weekend, and last weekend I used a Mandalorian Grogu themed kit for the movie that came out. So therefore we are not using the baseball kit. So I did pull out this summer kit from Pink Planner Shop. It's called Coastal Escape, and I wasn't going to start summer kits until June, but we had to do a little bit of, I guess, a little switcheroo, if you will. So this is what I'm going to be using for this week. I feel like this kit was perfect because while it was hot, it was also very gloomy and rainy, and this kit gives me kind of like rainy summer vibes. So I think that it was a good choice. And then I have these super cute like water underlays that I'm excited to use. I'll put that over there. And then we also, of course, have the doodles, which has hair. And then I have the tall girl or tall fashion box. And then I did print and foil this printable from Lynner Designs. This is in her aquarium format. Lynn has a ton of printable foil packs in her shop to choose from, and I just thought this one would be kind of cute to go with the kit. This is the first kit that I foiled myself, and I do think it actually came out pretty decent. There's like a couple of like little marks right here, but it's fine. And then here are the underlays, which are like these bubbles. And then we've got like the sheet with all of these scripts. And then really the reason that I wanted this was for like the little starfish washi. I just think that's so cute. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and speed up the base, and then I'll come back for the day by day. Hey guys, I am back. I feel like that base took forever, but it's fine. I did decide to color block. So first thing on Monday, it was Memorial Day. So I do want to put that in, and then and I was in a lot of pain this day. I don't know why, but like my left side was hurting pretty bad. So I did put that in. Love all the blue colors in this kit. I think it looks really pretty. That's just an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. I don't have any like Memorial Day stickers. And then kind of just had a doom scroll on my phone. So I'm marking that with a Quinn. And then for just being in pain most of the day, I don't know what was causing the pain, but I don't know. It was weird. Okay. And then I did pull stickers for a spread, and then we watched true crime. I don't know what we were watching, or like what documentary, but we watched a ton of true crime documentaries this day. We were on our true crime kick. And then I did, oh wait, I already said I pulled stickers for a spread, right? And that might be from Bella Panella. And then for true crime, I just have that scribbler from SPC. Watching TV, that was like, I don't know, I was trying to find one that matched with the kit, and that is what we came up with. So that was Monday. Okay, Tuesday, I did go to the gym in the morning. So we'll put that. Actually, let's see. We'll use one of these appointment labels. And then I had to return some stuff to Amazon or UPS, whatever. And then I also marked work. I did not work the day before since it was Memorial Day. And my boss, aka my boyfriend, told me not to work. Normally we work on holidays, but I was like, all right, that is fine by me. This blue doesn't really match, but that's okay. That is for my hot stretch class. And then I have a scribbler to mark going to the UPS store. And then for work this week, I pulled these Once More with Love munchkins because I just needed something neutral for the week. Okay. Then I did a listen to some podcasts. And we continued on watching true crime documentaries this evening. And then this night we had a tornado warning. I don't know. The great thing about being in San Antonio is like the most natural disaster that we have is just like thunderstorm. So when we got the notification for this tornado warning. It was like we were already in bed and we were just like, yeah, we're just gonna go back to bed. And sure enough, there was nothing. It was just a thunderstorm. But I don't know, maybe like in certain areas there was actually a tornado that touched down somewhere, but I don't think it was near us. So we just kind of ignored it, but I did want to put it in my planner because it was kind of funny. Because I don't know, we got like, our phone went off while we were like falling asleep, and we were just like, yeah, we're good. We're just going to stay in bed. And also had an excuse to use this sticker from Once More with Love. And then Wednesday, Greg made us breakfast, which was nice. I don't really eat breakfast, but you don't know. And I did work. Working. And then I had therapy. And I got Wingstop. Why did I get Wingstop? I don't remember. I think I got it for lunch. I think I had a reward. And y'all, it did not hit. I got boneless for some reason. I never get boneless. I always get like, just the regular wings. And I got boneless this time, and I don't know. It just wasn't very good. It wasn't the same. I think it was more greasy somehow. And I don't know. I don't think I'm a fan of their boneless. I need to just stick to regular wings, which I like flats, and Greg likes drums, which is perfect because whenever we like get wings together, he eats the drums and I eat the flats, and it just works out perfect. That is for therapy, and I don't remember the name of the shop, but it's like a printable on Etsy, and all of the characters look like these little marshmallows, and I just thought that was cute. I think it matched the kid. And then that's from SPC, a little chicken bucket to mark Wingstop. I did also have a pretty bad headache. I don't normally get headaches, so when I do, it's kind of weird. But I had one this day for a while, and I guess it was bothered me enough to like mark it in my planner. Also listened to a podcast. Let's do another label. I did film, edit, and upload. And then I had Jimmy John's for dinner. Wait. I need these little. There's a lot of silver in this spread. I asked you guys on Instagram what color. Is that still tricky? I asked you guys on Instagram what color you recommended to pair with this kit, and everyone said silver. But now that I'm looking at it, I really feel like maybe a light gold would have looked really pretty too. That is for marking my headache, listening to a podcast. Sometimes I just have like a podcast going while I'm working or something, and I don't know. And then for Jimmy John's, a little sandwich doodle. And then I have a little script. Okay, that is the first half of our week. Okay, Thursday I did go to the gym. I did a Pilates class, so we'll do another appointment label for that. I did work and then I got some Happy Mail. I don't have that many things to mark this day, so I can kind of space it out. For Happy Mail. For doing Pilates, I have a OKPLANS printable. And I think it is like the yoga mat stickers. And for work, and Happy Mail, which is always very exciting. Okay. And then I just marked that I did film prep. So it looks like I was just doing some stuff for YouTube. Like before I film, I have to like kind of get some stuff together. So I marked that as film prep in my planner. I also had some pretty bad allergies this day, I guess because it had been raining a lot this week. And honestly, the week before, I think it was raining quite a bit too. And the rain just seems to really bother me. So, I don't know. I think because it just like picks up everything and, you know. The weird thing is I don't have like classic allergy symptoms, so I can never tell until it gets really bad if it's allergies or not. Like I don't have like a runny nose or anything. I just get like really bad, which this munchkin has like a runny nose, but I don't have like runny nose, like watery, itchy eyes or anything like that. I just get very fatigued and like my head feels like, I don't know, like brain fog, I guess is what it is. Like I just feel like my head and my face are like, God, I don't even know how to freaking explain it. And then it occurred to me, I was like, maybe I'm struggling with allergies right now. Like maybe that's why like my head feels weird. Not like a headache, but just like fullness. That's the word. Like my face and my head just feel full. And I took some medicine and I think it got better. I don't remember. But yeah, I have really weird allergy symptoms. Like it's kind of hard to tell what it is. And then we just watched some more true crime documentaries. Again, we've just been really into true crime. This week and then the week before, we were watching quite a few documentaries. Friday, I slept in. Oh, Friday was a super exciting day. Actually, first, let's just do. Okay, so I slept in because it's Friday. I also got Starbucks. Treat yourself. I marked. So I got my laser printer in the mail this day, which is what I used to foil this foil pack that I showed you guys earlier that I got from Lynner Designs. And so I was setting up my Brother laser printer. Let's do that with, no, we'll do that. It was actually fairly easy to set up. The only thing is that pretty much immediately I was noticing some issues with print quality where the toner was not being applied in certain areas of the page. Like it kind of looks like it was like missing in some spots, like where the design was. And so it took me a while to figure it out, but I eventually disassembled the printer and like took out the drum unit, is what it's called, in the toner cartridge. And I noticed upon inspection that the drum unit roller had like visible scuff marks. And I was like, what the hell? I just got this in the mail today. Like it's brand new. Because I thought maybe the roller needed to be cleaned. Because typically if you're having like printing quality issues with a printer, a lot of the time it is the roller either has like ink or like too much toner or whatever. In this case, it would be toner because it's a laser printer. But nope, it was clean. I mean, it was a new printer, so it should be clean. But the roller had the scuff marks, and I was like, oh, hell no. But by the time I figured that out, it was already like after business hours. So I had to call first thing Monday morning, and they did eventually. They are sending a replacement drum unit. So I don't know, that could be why there's some black spots. Actually, no, that wouldn't be the reason. Anyway, I still haven't gotten it in the mail, but apparently they did ship me a replacement drum unit. It's just kind of annoying because I like literally had just gotten it and it's already, like, there's already a problem with it. But anyway, I've still been using it. It's just not, what am I trying to say? It's like the quality's not the best. I feel like it could be better if the drum unit was not damaged, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I started playing around with, I also got my foiling machine this day, which I didn't mark it because I marked like playing with foil or whatever. But I did get both my printer and the foil machine came in on the same day. So I started like experimenting with the settings on the printer, the settings on the machine, the settings on my silhouette. Like it was just like a whole thing. And I was like, oh my God, this is, I can see why shops, I don't know. There's just, I feel like there's a lot that goes into it. So I kind of messed around with I had to mess around with different papers too. And then, yeah, I don't know. It was a lot, like trying to figure out the printer, trying to figure out the paper, which I did order some samples from like various places, and yeah, it was a journey. I feel like I figured it out though, which is nice. I don't think it's ever going to be like perfect, but I think I've been able to get some of the foil stickers like to look nice. I also put away laundry, had Little Caesars, or got Little Caesars this night, and then we did watch some more true crime. Saturday, I got Starbucks in the morning. And, ooh, actually need a little coffee sip. Hold on. We went to H-E-B and we bought some groceries, which normally I order the groceries and I do curbside because I don't like to talk to people. I don't like to be around people in the grocery store. And also I feel like I end up spending more money when I go like inside because when I order from the curbside app, like I can add stuff to my cart and I can see like the price like as I add stuff, and I can kind of adjust if needed. But we did go inside this day and we just bought like a ton of groceries, and I don't know, we had been out for a while, so we really needed to do like a pretty big grocery run. Also, the Spurs game against Oklahoma was this evening, and we wanted to get like stuff to make wings and like, you know, dinner, and I think we got some beer and stuff like that too, so that was fun. So it was kind of like a game prep grocery run, but also we were just out of a few things that we needed, so that was nice. And then I lied. This was the day that I actually realized what was the issue with the printer. I thought it was the day before, but it was this day that I realized like it was the drum unit. So that's from Squidge, and it's like from like the printer issue sheet. And then we did watch some more true crime documentaries. Let's see. And I made wings in the air fryer, and they were so good. And then, of course, we watched the Spurs game, and they did win. So they went on to the finals, which is super exciting. Actually, I kind of want to do... Oops. Yeah, so they beat Oklahoma. Now the San Antonio Spurs are in the finals with the New York Knicks. I don't like New York. I don't like New York anything, to be honest. I've been there. I just don't like that place. But I know that they have not won in a very long time. I think I read it was like the last time they won the championships was like in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. So I can see why it would be like a really, really big deal for them. Whereas the Spurs have won multiple championships. I think our last one was in 2014, which is actually the year that Greg graduated high school. So, I mean, I think they haven't won in a long time. So I do feel for them. Like, I think that this is a really big deal for them. But I'm from San Antonio, so of course I have to root for the Spurs. And they have since played one game against the Knicks, which was on Wednesday, and they did lose, sadly. But there's another game tonight, because today is Friday. Yeah, Friday that I'm filming this. And I won't be able to watch the game because I have bingo night tonight, but I'm sure they'll be updating everyone. Okay, Sunday. I don't have a lot to mark on Sunday. Sunday, I did just get Starbucks. We went to Walmart. And I did laundry. For Starbucks, I have a Quinn. I just needed something kind of big to take up space. And then I did mark that I had a stomach ache. What a surprise. And then we watched some true crime. documentaries. Pretty chill Sunday, if you ask me. Have a squish. Okay. And that was the end of the week. Alright guys, that was my Memorial Day week using Coastal Escape from Pink Planner Shop and a silver foil bundle from Lynner Designs. I think it looks cute. I think it's cute for like the first summer spread of the year. Y'all know I'm about to go crazy with summer spreads in June and July. Summer kits are my absolute favorite, so I'm very excited. And I have yet to film my June kit lineup because I'm stressed. I don't know. I feel like it has to be perfect because I love summer. So hopefully I will get that posted soon. Actually, by the time you guys see this video, it'll already be up, but anywho, we have some kit leftovers, actually a lot. We've got this page, emptied out that page, Fashion People, doodles, more. Yeah, super cute. If you guys did enjoy this video, leave a seashell in the comments below. If there is an emoji of a seashell, I don't really know, to be honest with you. And let me know, are you guys excited for summer kits? Because I know I am. I just love the bright colors. I know this one's not bright. This is like super gloomy, which was perfect for last week, but moving forward, they will probably be very bright and fun, and I'm just so excited about it. But yeah, if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below a seashell emoji, like I said, or just any ocean emoji, and subscribe to my channel if you do like Plan With Me videos and planning content. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!